Hello everyone, it's David from Guitarist magazine here, and today we are looking at a vintage V100. The V100 series is quite established as far as vintage is concerned. They've been running them out for quite a long time. This is one of the latest variations on a theme which I think you'll agree is a pretty familiar one, although there are some quirks along the way which I will point out as we go. It's also very heavily feature laden as well. As you'll notice, we have a Bigsby B70 unit on here, and very, very sensibly as well, you've got a roller bridge as well, which is going to keep things more in tune than it would do if it was a standard ABR or Nashville variant or whatever. So basically, starting at the beginning, you've got a proper mahogany body. You've got a maple cap on the top. The fancy stuff here is a very, very thin veneer, but that's no disgrace because loads of people do it, including PRS, for instance, will use a very, very thin maple veneer on top of a maple cap just to give it a bit of a posh look. You've also got a mahogany neck as well with a proper rosewood fingerboard. You've got some tuners which look like the vintage job. They look like Clusen tuners. You've also got strap locks, which is another nice touch. The pickups are Wilkinson. The bridge pickup is kind of wound for rock. It's quite fiery. I think it came out around 13.5 kiloohms. This one's more PAF-like. It's 7-ish, 7.5-ish. So you've got mixed blessing there. But of course, with the 4 controls, 2 volume, 2 tone, you can mix and match depending on how you feel, effectively. Other features are, as you'll see here, we've got the upper shoulder is sort of tucked in a little bit here to give this curve a little bit of an extra prominence, if you want. And also on the back of the guitar, you'll see that the heel here has been cleared. It's not that squared sort of box off thing that you get on the guitar, of which this is a derivative, shall we say. The neck feeling is, it's a nice sort of C thing. It's quite a handful, but it's not clubby. It's not like your sort of 58s or whatever. It's slightly more manageable than that. Standard three pickup selector switch, or 3 position selector switch, I should say. Reflector knobs. The nut here is a new bone nut, so everything is really, really good for a retail price of £1 short of 700 quid. Is not at all bad. The as to how it sounds, we've got if we look at the bridge pickup, I'll turn the volume down on here. You've got a quite nice clean I can tame that a little bit more actually with the tone control. So as I said, this pickup's quite fiery, so if I turn it up, we're instantly in that zone. So so that is a good thing, to be able to clean that up and go from that in just a little change of the dial is pretty impressive, really. It shows that the electrics in here are pretty good. Anyway, what else can I tell you? Oh, the neck pickup, as I say, is slightly more path-like. That's full on. Again, if I tame that a little bit by turning it down, you could almost get away with jazz, you know. So very, very versatile in terms of output, in terms of tones available. If we mix and match a bit, it's possible to again, going from a pretty much a cleaned up tone into distortion is great. If all you've got to do, I'm not stomping on pedals or anything like that. All I'm doing is old school style, adjusting the volume controls. I haven't demonstrated the Bixby yet. Hold on. So to get a little bit more loony with it. It's coming back in tune. So so what more can you want, really? For $699, we think this is nothing short of remarkable, really. And so it's probably time to hear some more tones.